Hello and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the RDA. This is your Manchester United versus Reading match reaction. And they said preview there. So do smash like on the video. Do subscribe if you are new. Because if anything, we were saved by some Brazilian magic today. I think that's what we can call it. Some Brazilian magic today. Listen, first half wasn't good. I said in the preview we should have beat these guys 3-0, 4-0. We should have. We do concede a goal. We ultimately scored 3 goals and we take it as it is. Second half was much better. I do think, like I said, the Brazilian magic did help a lot. There were some concerns. By no means was this the perfect game, but ultimately I'll take it. I'll take the win. We move to the next round of FA Cup, and like I said, whether it's the FA Cup, Carabao Cup, these cups are important to me at least, because I want United to win a trophy. So all positives in that regard. Um, there are positives in aspects of the game. Yes, we dominated possession like I really wanted. Reading didn't really stand a chance too much of the time. Didn't really realize Andy Carroll was on the pitch. We made everything null and void. The chances we created could have been probably better. There were some good chances here and there, but maybe against Reading, I expected a little bit more of those. Defensively, we were pretty solid until the goal that we conceded, obviously, but didn't look like they were really going to trouble us for the whole game. And yeah, ultimately we just improved second half. First half, I thought we were pretty terrible, to be honest with you. The chances we created first half wasn't that good. The offside goal, it is what it is. One of those things. What you're gonna do about it? But yeah, we got better. We won the game, and I think we deserved to win the game. I don't think anyone could argue about that. And to be fair to Paul Ince and his Reading team, I think they put in a performance that was respectable. It was quite respectable. But it is what it is. It is what it is. So let's get straight into the player ratings, because naturally we'll talk more about the game in that sense. But David De Gea, oh, he did have to make a good save, didn't he? There was like the whole chaos in the box, and he did make one good save. Other than that, he could have taken a nap. He could have literally sat on his goal line and slept for the 90 minutes because he wasn't really that bothered. So I'll just give him a 6. Why not? Aaron Bissaka, I thought he was pretty good actually going forward. I think he made he made 2 key passes actually. I think the stats popped up on towards the end of the game of the key passes in the United team, and Casemiro, Antony, and Aaron Bissaka were the highest. So fair play to Aaron Bissaka. I seen him do a skill move. I laughed, but it worked. It worked. I laughed, but it did work. So pretty good performance. He's been solid lately. I'll give him a 7. Don't think there was anything too wrong from Aaron Bissaka. Maguire, I thought it was his fault for the goal that we conceded initially, but evidently it wasn't. There were just people in front of him, and for some reason, Reading just had a free man in the box because we were zonal marking, and I hate zone marking. I hate it. You all know that. In the past, on the Ollie, when we used to do zonal marking, I despise it. But it is what it is. It's not really his fault. It wasn't really in the game though. I mean, he wears the captain's armband there, but didn't influence the game at all. Even when he was on the ball, his passing was meh at best. So but even today he couldn't mess it up. This is his level. If anything, Reading, that's Maguire's level. So you couldn't really mess it up too bad. Give him a 6. Lindelof, same 6. Didn't light up the world. Didn't do anything too bad. So I'll give him a 6. Malacia, give him a 6 as well. Wasn't too impressed, I guess. He was lively here and there. Good game for him to play in though and give him some minutes. So like I said in the preview, I would have picked him, and it's good 90 minutes he got. It's good 90 minutes. So yeah, just give him my average 6. Casemiro, Rolls Royce. Rolls Royce, best CDM in the world, don't care. One of the best midfielders in the Premier League at the moment, probably. Just talk about his overall game. I remember watching Casemiro at Madrid, and he was never really hyped up as much as I think he's hyped up at United. Quite fair though, that Madrid team was ridiculous with the Cruz, Modric, Ronaldo's, all the other players who take the limelight. But this is the same player. This is the same player. If anything, what I am very surprised at is how good he is when he gets to the goal, the opposition goal. There's a few times he's hit some cracker shots, have made some killer passes that I don't quite remember being at Madrid. I feel like at Madrid, maybe he didn't really have to do that all the time because he's got Cruz, he's got Modric. But at United, he's really he's taken the whole role of this midfield and he's like, you know what? This is my responsibility. When you need me, I will deliver. It's not a once-off game. It's game in, game out. Casemiro will give you this. And today he's rewarded with 2 fantastic goals. The pass from Antony on the first goal was ridiculous. An absolute wonder-class finish from him. swear Casemiro was playing striker. The finish was so good. The second one, yes, he gets a little bit of deflection, but beautifully struck from so far out. Well worked. And that's his second goal. And he just changed the whole tie on its head. That's what a world-class player like Casemiro can do. Can give you those moments, you know. So my man of the match, without a doubt, I'm going to give him a 10. What more do you want from a CDM? Bossed the midfield. Yes, it is rating. Scores 2 goals. Passes are good. Tackling is good. I mean, there's nothing more I could get asked from Casemiro. What a beautiful, beautiful player. And we've been crying out for a CDM. How long have I been here? If any of you guys have been saying United need a CDM, and we've just gone and got one of the best, if not the best, CDM in the world. So happy days from Casemiro. Eriksen, he went off. Hopefully, it's not a serious injury, but I would have concerns because it's like you can flip it on Ten Hag and say, why would you play such a strong team? You know this could happen. That's a possibility. And you get a day where nobody gets injured. We're like, okay, we won the game, strong team, nobody got injured, happy days. Or you get an instance like this, possible injury, then you start to question Ten Hag on why did he pick a team like this. But that's football. That is football. Eriksen, other than that, I'm just going to give him a 6. I don't think he was that influential. Like I said, Eriksen is just your 6 out of 10 week in, week out. He's your 6 out of 10 midfielder at United at the moment. And nothing else really much to say about it. Bruno was a little bit disappointed. Decisions were poor. Passing was very poor. Shot selection was absolutely pathetic, putting it out the stadium of Old Trafford. And ultimately, just a meh performance from Bruno Fernandes. Couldn't cross even to save his life today, you know. Couldn't hit the ocean from the boat, as they say. So I'm going to give Bruno a 5. It wasn't his best of games. It wasn't his best of games. And it's against Reading, so it's disappointing. Antony, much better. Much better from Antony. Don't think it was as great as people think it was, or as a man of the match as he got on TV. I mean, I just found that ridiculous how they gave Antony man of the match on the TV and the actual award. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. How would you rob Casemiro that badly? But definitely better. His decisions today of passing was very good. I think he needs to do more of that. His way he was direct today from the wing, also a lot better today. Yes, he had his classic Antony left foot shots that went nowhere, but on another day, you know, that could sneak in with how poor those goalkeepers were today from Reading. And other than that, obviously he still got 1 foot. It's very evident he can't use his right foot, and that is a big concern. That is why I want Jadon Sancho back. And why he wasn't back today, I don't know. I don't want to get into it. I could speak 10 minutes alone about my Sancho frustrations at the moment. But Antony, I'm going to give him a 7. The assist was beautiful as well from Casemiro. Absolutely served on a platter. So happy days. More of that, Antony, please, sir. Rashford 6. Could have had a goal. Unfortunate it wasn't a goal. I thought it should have stood. It should have stood. And even other than the goal, I must give Rashford credit. Take away that goal today. When the few instances he was on the ball, we were very Antony heavy-sided today. But the few chances where Rashford was on the ball, he was having Reading on toast. He really was. So happy days from Rashford. He's looking sharp. And I think a game like this shouldn't go just unnoticed. So I'll give him a 6. We know Rashford has been in fire form lately. And yeah, just a solid game from him. Weghorst should have had a goal. Honestly, should have had a goal. He had a good chance, didn't score it. Give him a 6. Other than that, link up play, I didn't really notice. Link up play, hold up play, didn't notice anything. For me, playing with Weghorst was the equivalent of Reading playing with Andy Carroll. You know, Andy Carroll got sent off, but you could have sent off Weghorst. I wouldn't have noticed the difference, you know. No pressing either, so I don't know. Weghorst for me, he's a spot filler in hopes that if the ball somehow magically works its way into the center of the box or slips, he would be there. That's basically my head what Weghorst is. But yeah, give him a 6. Fred, I'm gonna shout out Fred. The Brazilian finish was fantastic. I appreciated Fred. I wanted Fred to come on. He comes on, he scores a goal like that, and proves that he's actually Brazilian for once in his life. So happy days. I'll give Fred a 7 for that goal alone. Fantastic. But yeah, other subs I'm not really gonna speak about. Ten Hag, from a manager's perspective, I don't think Ten Hag would be too happy. Yes, he was very happy towards the end of the game. But I think when he sits at home today with his glass of wine or tea, he'll probably sit back and think, you know, yes, we got the win, but how did we get the win? Casemiro's goals were fantastic. Antony, actually, don't take nothing away from the first goal. Very good team goal, but Casemiro's finish was very good. Second goal, it was a absolute wonder strike from Casemiro. Third goal was a well-worked corner. but he probably would want more from United. And I think that's how Ten Hag is naturally. So he'd want more. I'm just gonna give Ten Hag. I'll give him a 7. I think a 7 is fair. And yeah, nothing much else to say really, lads. Good win. I'm gonna enjoy my evening and my weekend, and couldn't ask for too much more. Yes, it wasn't perfect, like I said, but ultimately it was good enough. It was good enough. But yeah, that's all I have to say. You guys let me know your man of the match, even though I think it will all be Casemiro. So smash a like in the video for Casemiro. Subscribe if you are new, and I shall see you all very soon. Goodbye.